In this video, we're going to take a look at keeping under the bookies' radar. Now, it may come as no surprise to you that although match betting is very much 100% legal, online bookmakers generally don't like it. The whole way in which bookies make money is by having an edge over customers, and when a customer is placing risk-free bets, this edge is no longer present. And there is no psychological element involved from the perspective of the customer, which of course the bookies rely on to a certain extent. For example, if you are placing £50 of your own money on a horse to win at odds of 12.0, you'll probably have much more of an emotional attachment to that bet than if you were placing it with a free bet in which you would make £40 guaranteed profit no matter what the result. So because of this fact that bookies do not like match betting, it is important to make ourselves look like a normal punter in the eyes of the bookie and stay under their radar. So let's just remind ourselves why match betting is even possible in the first place. Now, this is because bookmakers want you to be their customer. Therefore, they will give you free bets to entice you into using them more often and placing more bets using their sites and not other competitors' sites. They're even more than happy for you to win money with those free bets, as they know that you will go on to place more bets with your own money and ultimately, most probably, lose that money. This is if you are a normal punter. They do not like giving you bets in which you will match bet and take a guaranteed profit. If they believe you are match betting and abusing their bonuses, then they will gub you. Gubbing is the name given when a bookmaker stops giving you free bets, and in some cases may even stop you from betting with them altogether by closing your account. Now, usually it is just a case of them stopping giving you the free bets. They will most commonly notify you via email if this occurs. So in order to prevent ourselves from being gubbed, what we need to do is to make ourselves look like a normal punter. And there are essentially 4 things that we can do in order to look like this normal punter and ultimately keep under the radar. These 4 elements are important to start doing right from the beginning of your journey into match betting. You'll need to view this activity as a nurturing exercise for your accounts. If you nurture them and really take care of them, then they will take care of you in return by providing you with loads of cash for the long term. So the first thing that you can start doing in nurturing your accounts is to stick to popular sports such as football, tennis and horse racing when placing your free bets. If Bet365 give you a £50 free bet and you put your bet on a beach volleyball game or even some obscure low-ranking football team in a low league, you will be flagged by the bookie as a match better. Sure, you may get terrific value out of that £50 free bet, but your days with that bookie will be numbered. Now, match betting can have a lot of longevity in it if you're prepared to put the work in to make sure you nurture your accounts. My second point is don't be greedy. In the eyes of the bookie, if they have given you a free bet and you are consistently putting your free bets on very high odds priced events, this will also flag you as a matched better. This is because generally when you're looking for match bets, you get much better value by using higher prices, and higher priced matches are generally much more plentiful on the match betting software. But of course the bookies know this as well. They have very sophisticated software to flag up customers who consistently do this. So my advice with this one is when you're placing a free bet with a bookmaker, try not to be tempted to place it on a horse priced at 15, which you can lay off at a price of 16. Go for that football team instead, priced at 5.5, that you can lay off for 5.6. Okay, so you might make a few pence less with this particular bet, but it really is worth sacrificing a few pence or even a few quid in order to keep your accounts healthy and keep being issued with free bets. Thirdly, timing is everything. Another surefire way to get gubbed by a bookie is if you get in the habit of placing a free bet very quickly after it has been issued. For example, let's say you place a £25 bet on a football match and the bookie gives you a £25 free bet immediately after you've placed that bet, and you decide to use it straight away. This will send alarm bells ringing in the eyes of the bookie. Now, it is okay to do this occasionally, but mix it up a bit. If the bet is valid for 7 days, then maybe place it 3 or 4 days after. If you are too eager to place your free bets, then this will affect the longevity of your account. Now, when adopting this strategy of leaving a delay in placing your free bets, be sure to check the validity of your free bet. There is nothing worse than going to use a free bet and finding out that it's expired. Set a reminder on your phone to place the free bet for the day that you would like to place it. This is really worthwhile investment. Sure, it can take a little longer to go back a few days later to place the free bet, but it is worth it in the long run as your accounts will stay open for much longer. Number 4, mug betting. Now this is the most important thing that you should start doing right from day one, as it is the best way to keep under the bookies' radar by making yourself look like a normal punter. Now, mug betting involves placing bets on events which have no promotions, so you are not using any free bets, you are just using your own money. Sure, you will not make money with mug betting, and in fact most often you will make small losses, but you should view these small losses as investments into your match betting business. Let me show you what I mean by giving an example using this fictional bookmaker called Bets R Us. Now, Bets R Us provides £500 worth of value in 1 year. You decide to place £50 worth of mug bets at Bets R Us throughout the year, so your overall profit by the end of the year is £450. However, if you decided that you weren't going to place any mug bets, your account is closed after 6 months and your profit is only £250. So therefore, £200 less than what your profit would have been had you decided to mug bet right from the start. So what about year 2 with Bets R Us? Now, Bets R Us once again provides us with £500 worth of value in the second year. Now, if you decided not to mug bet, then your profit in the second year would be 0. However, if you spent a further £50 worth of mug bets in year 2, then your profit again would be another £450, so £900 over the 2 years. As I'm sure you'll agree, I think this example says it all. It is worth spending a little on mug betting to ensure that you keep on redeeming free bets from the bookmakers. It is the best investment that you can make. So what are the best ways of mug betting? First of all, do not take the best odds available. Again, this comes back to the greedy pig scenario. If you are a greedy pig here and not prepared to take some small losses, then it will backfire. As I said earlier, these are small losses and you should see them as investments. So when you're searching for your mug bets on the match betting software, it's good advice to stick to ratings below 95 and of course stick to major events. So let's just do a calculation here. So I have found a Bundesliga match with odds of 1.53 and 1.58. So you can see there we will have a qualifying loss of 50 pence, which really is not a lot of money in the whole scheme of things. Something that you really do not want to do with your mug bets is place them on high rated matches. For example, we've got this one here at 5.5 and 5.0. You'll see here that we're actually profiting 50 pence from placing this bet. This will get you flagged by the bookmaker and get your account restricted. Now, another good idea is to pick a team. Now, the majority of punters have a team that they support and like to bet on regularly. If you regularly bet on the same team, then you'll look much more like your mate Dave from down the pub. So much like I said earlier, with choosing which sports to place your free bets on, the same goes for your mug bets. Stick to major sports markets and also try to stick to a few without spreading your interests too far and wide. So football, golf and tennis might be a good few selections to go for and generally stick with. Now, it's a good idea to mix it up a bit from time to time as well. So maybe put a couple of quid on a casino game or get involved with some accumulators. But you need to be sure that your qualifying losses are not too large with this. But by mixing it up, you can really throw bookies off the scent and it helps you remain under their radar. And how about the idea of creating a character? Now, I don't actually mean spending time creating a visual character, but you could try to create a vision of what a regular punter would look like. So how old is he or she? What football team do they support? When do they usually place their bets and on what sports? Now, the algorithms used by online bookmakers are very sophisticated in picking out match bettors. So it is important to really stay one step ahead of them to remain undetected. So please take on board all of the advice that I have provided in this video and you will enjoy a long and profitable career in matched betting. For loads more side hustle ideas and to take my full course on match betting, please check out sidegigjunction.com. And if sports trading is your thing, then you can visit protennistrader.com and enroll on a free introduction to tennis trading to find out more about it. Many match bettors go on to become sports traders, as it is a natural progression on from matched betting.